Post-adoption serves all the members of the adoption circle, which is adoptive parents, birth parents, and the adopted child or the adopted person. Typically, what I do is provide either information to any of those people involved about the other people, or help people connect. I would say the most common request that we get is from adult adopted people who don't know anything about their background, their birth family history. This was a time of closed adoptions, and they really know nothing about where they came from or who their birth parents are, even what they look like. And oftentimes they just want to know. They just want to learn something. It's really about information sharing. The second most common request we get is from adult adopted people who want to search for their birth family. For birth parents, one of the main motivators for them searching is to let their child know that they made this decision out of love, as well as to be able to be available to them if they have questions. I mean, I hear that from birth parents all the time who contact us just to keep us updated with their address. They say, if my child wants to contact me, you can reach out to me. I don't want to interfere with their life because I know I made this decision for them, but I'm available if they are. So sometimes we hear from women who ask us, how do I move forward with my life after I make a plan of adoption for a child? And one of the wonderful things about the Cradle is that during the pregnancy and the decision to make a plan of adoption or parent, we have the most amazing counselors that provide support, guidance, and counseling to women to help them make a plan that's right for them. And if it is adoption, then learning about the family that they're placing their child with, and potentially having contact with either a semi-open or open adoption, allows for the birth parent to really know where their child is and know about who it is that's raising that child. Not knowing anything can actually not allow them to have the closure that they need, because they just constantly wonder and worry. But for our women, our birth parents, birth mothers, and birth fathers who place their child in an open adoption, knowing something, it's just more settling for them that there's a possibility, that it kind of helps them have that reassurance that maybe now is not the right time for me to connect, but later down the road. And because I wasn't for a birth parent, because they were involved in selecting the family, that they feel more comfortable and confident that their child is being taken care of in the way that they wanted. In terms of a concern that birth parents have that if I place my child for adoption, they're going to resent me later, or think that I didn't love them. And that's really the opposite of what we find. Birth parents, when we do talk to them, whether they're current birth parents or birth parents that, again, placed up to 80 years ago, overwhelmingly they say they made this decision out of love. And my experience is that I found from adopted people that they know that they say, I know this was a decision that was made for me in my best interest. It's overwhelmingly, they know that it's a decision that was made out of love.